What's poppin', Slick Block Mafia? It's your boy, D-Wize Gamer. Today we're going to be playing some more Divinity Original Sins, the Enhanced Edition for Xbox One. Last time we were playing, we were exploring the Land of the Dead, or the rest of Cyseal outside of the gate that is completely overran by the dead. While out exploring, we ended up finding a talking, moving chest that was possessed by an exploding skeleton. We ended up fighting half of a dual dungeon. Alright, that we don't really know much about because we couldn't find the second half. We also ended up running into some dude named Wulfram, who was sent to an expedition by the Legion to explore the mound. But on his way to the mound, all of his legionnaires died. We ended up having to escort him back, and that bastard literally ran into almost every single fucking skeleton on the way back to the city. And because I was trying to save, I didn't really want to talk to him or start the escort quest. Alright. I ain't starting to get anyway, so we're gonna talk to him as you try to figure out the fuck he was doing out there. And then we're gonna go back outside and try to finish exploring the rest of the Land of the Dead. The Land of the Dead and Damned. I'm gonna try to find out where exactly this lighthouse is. After I talk to Johan.
By Parbatha's silver talons must we linger so. An idle brain is a demon's workshop, hunter.
I notice you keep stressing on our need to hurry. Why are you so pressed for time?
Come now, Alistair. Sure,
I can tell you if you wish, but you'd have to listen to the tale of my life, because my future, such as it is rooted deeply into my history.
Bronze, I dare say.
Then tell me about your history, Johan, if you please. Alright, it's just an expedition chapter. Let's just roll with it.
So I shall.
Why don't you start at the beginning?
Once upon a time, I was a king in a land of beauty to the east. A land of tigers and slender towers, of deserts and forests, of sun and all the world's wealth.
Such things.
I doubt that last.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be.
I was a young king, handsome and all-powerful. Every nobleman would have killed his own brother if I promised to take his daughter's hand in marriage. But I refused their incessant implorations.
Yeah, a lot of people will try to jump branches or ladders.
The sovereign would be self-indulgent, but also a self-delusory one, if I weren't to marry for love.
Fortune!
Oh.
He should be so lucky.
Wasn't expecting that from you, John.
Great!
They say he's
So a handful of years went by. The king's throne I myself occupied, whereas the queen's throne remained empty but for the court's cats that would nap the afternoons away upon its velvet cushions.
Yeah, keep going.
And one day, a young woman visited my kingdom. She was a poetess and a storyteller. People flocked to her, listened to her every word as if receiving mantras from the divines. I invited her to my palace, and soon our days, our nights, our love and our lives intertwined.
Oh, careful now. Your head's
Interesting,
growing more
interesting.
swollen
Tell me
than
more.
saffrons, I dare say.
Hiraka. How I miss her still. Miss the brilliance of her mind that was both as sparkling and as unbreakable as the diamonds that adorned her body.
I'm guessing you put those diamonds there. Because she came to your kingdom dressed in diamonds.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager...
Now, obviously, she was of nobility herself.
Cave.
Do I seem like the sort
She
of...
probably already had a kingdom and shit to take care of.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward
Or maybe not.
will be lining your pockets.
Maybe she was a noble's daughter from some faraway kingdom. And who just happened upon your kingdom by chance. Who knows?
Oh, and how I miss her body. 1,000 artists I could have commanded, show me beauty. But she would have effortlessly surpassed their every endeavor, and curving her lips into a smile, make them break their sculptures in tearful impotence.
Fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge.
Sounds beautiful, fam. She sounds beautiful.
Just to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
And yet, true happiness, that commodity more precious and even more fleeting than the dominion of kings, sang to us like the nightingale, only to depart come the dawn of our first year's unity. A malady overtook me, and I began to wither.
Sounds like you were either poisoned or
Come
you
now.
contracted some type of disease.
Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Some unknown, uncurable disease.
It was an unparalleled horror. Scores of physicians flocked to my bedside. They traveled from realms across the seas hoping to cure the mighty Jihad, undo the gloom that had befallen the land, and mere vultures that they were, to be paid handsomely for their efforts.
Well, of course, there aren't that many people who would do shit for free.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager
But
imbeciles?
none of their potions took effect. Their salves seared, but did not soothe my fading flesh. Like a ghoul I looked, unburied yet risen from the grave. In futile anger I struck my mirror, but broke my brittle fingers only, not its ever-mocking surface.
Damn. You were in a real bad way. This is where we find out that it turned out that it was his loving wife who poisoned him and was plotting from the very beginning
Tell me, Alistair,
to stab him in the back.
of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge.
That, Hunter, is a tale for later. I realize I haven't answered your initial question yet. Why it is that I chase time like a lioness its prey. But we'll get to that part later, should time permit.
And I'll take my leave.
So let the hunt continue.
D-Rose, what do you think?
Who would have thought it? Jehan, an all-powerful king, stricken by a horrid plague, the memory of which plagues him still.
So it was a plague.
While lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than Saffron's, I dare say.
Still, for someone enjoying so much love and wealth, he does make a great big fuss about being a bit under the weather.
Why do you keep making me be the considerate one? You don't think I want to be blunt?
Whatever happened to that troop
Of course I want to be blunt.
sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that. Welcome be, my friend. Waitress, another round of beers, if you please.
Tell me a bit about
I'm
yourself.
an archaeologist and connoisseur of the undead. Because of my expertise, Lieutenant Selenia, a commander of the Legion in Cyseal, wanted me to investigate the ancient burial mound just outside of town, hoping to uncover the source of the zombie plague. No such luck, though.
So you know a lot about the undead, you say?
Challenging the fabled wizard of hunters.
Please, tell me more.
Quite so. I live for the dead, so to speak. The combination of archaeology and a case of incidental necromantic magic is what sparked my interest in the field. Of course, I'll be glad to share what knowledge I have obtained over the years.
What can you tell me about zombies?
Zombies are the results of vile necromancy in action. Among the resurrected dead, there are those who used to be wizards, and they can cast spells still. They slay their prey and bring them back as deathless thralls that fester with the diseases of decay. Should you encounter these menaces, always try to pick them off from afar. Don't let them get close, or they'll riddle you with the poisons and the blight that afflict them.
Your head's grown more...
I see, so those pigs and dogs are zombies. What do you know about skeletons? Spooky, creepy skeletons.
These ones in particular, the ones around Cyseal, are the resurrected soldiers of Brachus, the last and most infamous in the line of sorcerer kings. He himself is supposed to be buried somewhere around here, but no one knows where the actual grave is. Long have I searched and deep have I dug, but so far I haven't found anything more spectacular than rusted weaponry and shards of pottery. Lining your pocket.
The only question I have, right, is what separates magic from sorcery? Right. I'm very curious. For the sounds of it, right, magic is something you have to study. And it seems like sorcery is just something people are born with. And because, right, that chick we bought the witchcraft spells from, not Chara, but...
Fortune of challenging the fate.
What the chick in the crab is?
Fortune?
Said that, you know, sorcery ran in her blood, but she didn't practice it or some shit like that.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I
Be
doubt.
that as it may, Brachus' soldiers stalk these lands anew, and they still fight like veterans. I told those fools of legionnaires to bring maces instead of swords. You know, weapons that crush these skeleton bones, not blades that may ricochet right off. Hell, even a sturdy branch would do the job better. But they didn't listen, and now they're dead.
You should have brought an axe.
Come now.
Axes do crushing and slashing damage.
One sword twice.
Oh, and don't be surprised if the dead use an unusual amount of magic against you. These soldiers were loyal to a sorcerer king after all. Dark magic all around.
So maybe source magic is only dark magic. Who knows? Who knows? It looks like we're going to have to investigate that mound. But before that, let's go talk to the mayor's cat. Because I got that quest for instincable sound that I have to help with. Yo,
You
Max
haven't
Zan.
left town yet, have you? Jolly good. Join me, why don't you, for a scandalously milky saucer of feral leaf tea?
Wait a minute.
What? Oh, it's you, Maxine. I've always my elf. Oh, what, Jake? And what is this where? Oh, that,
Magnificence incarnate.
Not a lot of meat on her, is there? Someone ought to fatten her up if they want to get a good meal out of her.
You don't eat cats.
Oh, you haven't left town yet, have you? Jolly good. Join me, why don't you, for a scandalously milky saucer of But of course, darling. Be my guest.
Did you know that, Mayor Cyseal called you how should I put it? A canine.
Oh, my golly gumdrops, he did what? The nerve of the man. I knew he was hard of hearing and soft of wit, but this is a new low even for him.
I know, I can't imagine he thought such a sweet puss like you could ever be a filthy mongrel like those filthy dogs.
Oh, do calm down, Maxine. Compose yourself. Envision a calm ocean filled so plentifully with fish they positively flounder on the beach.
Yes.
There we are. Indignation has been dispelled. No longer do I care that booby of a mayor called me the C word.
Canine.
A nervous twitch suddenly makes Maxine's whiskers wiggle. I don't care in the least.
Let's change the subject. About Unsinkable Sam.
Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? Paws over tails in love with me, and who can blame him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mutual, actually. But that pet of a puss simply doesn't have a penny to his name.
Ah, don't dig it. Got it. How could I help you and him get together?
At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they, with an alley cat for a papa?
Yeah, you never know. He did used to live a life of luxury on a boat. It was just his boat sank. Sunk to the bottom of the ocean. After a meet and greet with a cliff.
Oh dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a mite of standards.
Well, trying to go tell Sam that he can't bring home no bacon.
Yellow and green, a fine.
Yeah, Maxine's got nothing for him to be taking. I'm sorry, Sam.
With you, bipeds and beer. No better drink than milk.
But about Maxine. Or Maxine.
So there's the rub. I am but a stray, and she is the mayor's cat. Oh, I do understand her, I do. She wants a Tom of means, not privation. One who brings home the sardines and the occasional halibut.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets.
I like that. One who brings home the sardines.
Old friend.
I'm gonna use some of the Rosalie. I'm gonna be like round the conversation. But you know I bring home the sardines, right? Look at all this. Look at all this fish I have on me. You know I'm worth it.
Would that I still had my collar. Such a marvel it was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Maharaja's best hunting cheater.
Once or twice.
Cheater? Hunting cheater? You mean cheetah?
Oh, careful now.
Like the king of all cats I looked when I wore it. A gift bestowed upon me by a princess whom I had kept company during a long and perilous voyage. A precious band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball in a game of catch. Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Worn perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and Maxine my Caesarina.
Caesarina.
I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things.
Alright, so now we gotta go look for a crab. So much shit's going down. So much shit. We talked to Wulfram, we talked to Maxine, we talked to Unsinkable Sam. Now we gotta go back into the fray.
Cities to venture into danger. Be careful, Source Hunter.
We'll be safe. We are always safe. Unknown to dangers, we are unknown to death. I think we're on the right way. I don't think I ever came this way.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Huh. Huh. I feel like... Yes. Let's just... I don't know what I'm doing. What's over here? That kills someone over here. Rats.
Do you know how to control all the elements? The statues will be so pleased if you do.
Well, I have two people who can control the elements. So, sorta? Is the right time that do that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Send D-Row. What's right here? Let's go down this hatch. All these mushrooms, I'm taking poison cheese, I'm leaving.
The undead love poison. They soak it up like sponges. Rotten, mouldy sponges. Like that one in the corner beneath your sink.
I don't... Okay. I was about to say, I don't have a sink. But you know what? I'll just accept it. Old Elvish Fire Staff. Send it to Jahan. Send the skull to Jahan too. Dishes? I'm not worried about dishes. Send it to Bear Daughter. Send that to Jahan. Wooden crates. Nothing. Wooden crate! Okay, wood chips. Send that to Jahan. Jahan. I guess we're going back up. not sure that's actually where I found them at, or not. The dog drools and shambles closer, but speaks no words. A low moaning growl rumbles from its throat. The dog drools and shambles closer, but speaks no words. A low moaning growl. I don't know. Never been good at growling. Rumbles from its throat. Diary, read. My dogs tried to warn me of the horrors that surround. I heard the savage snarls, their fearsome growls. My Toxa and Sheba, the banes of would-be burglars, scared, but a series of small stomach-churning yelps ended everything as the night falls. I am alone, and I dare not leave. Peering from a chink in the curtain, I saw Toxa and Sheba silhouettes prowling the yard. My pups, my friends, they live. But I cannot open the door, not yet. I shall wait for the light of the sun to return before I brave walking the nightmare. Day has come, and I dare to venture outside. The zombies appear to be gone for the present. Toxa and Sheba greeted me with tails wagging, ears lowered. My old friends as yet, but as they approach, the green sickening light in their eyes told me they were changed. Something is growing inside of them. The wretched zombies have taken their souls and infected them with whatever unnatural, otherworldly, outer-worldly power that governs the undead. I fear what they will become, but I cannot aim a spear at my own friends. At least the zombies will leave them alone. That is sad. I'm gonna pick that up. Pick that up too. Let's talk about it.
According to his diary, this bloke couldn't put down his dogs even after he knew them to be infected.
Look at Bannerhorn is best friend, especially when they only showed signs but no symptoms of turning.
They are only innocent beasts after all, and appear to pose no threat of harm.
Yeah, man. I just want to talk to them, so they're Gucci. Now those beehives on the other hand, I can't make no promises about them. So yeah, these are the dogs he was talking about. And they're absolutely harmless. It was those dogs that were stopping him from leaving. And all he had to do was mind his own damn business. And everything would have been fine. Nope. No. Apparently. Oh my, this is a lot. Okay, what am I going to do? Not worry about you or you. Gotta totally get you though. So first things first, what I guess I'm going to do is I'm going to move up. See if I can freeze. Nope. And it costs 2. I'll move up some more. There you go. Yeah, I don't want you fucking moving. I want you to stay frozen. Don't you do it! Power. More power. This isn't there. The summon right here. First things first.
Let us make them pay, friends.
Locked. I'll take care of these guys. Oh, I missed. No, no, no. Motherfucker. They really thought that one out. Okay then. Who was it? Was it you? Yeah, it was you. Sorry, Spider. Precision.
My sights for victory!
Miss, bitch. Ah, motherfucker. No, that's not what I meant to do. This. Kill the spider. Power stance. Just fuck him up. Miss. Ooh. Why are you missing? Yeah, just hit him.
Fire it up!
Make him fuck up. Ah, shit.
I feel better already.
I think no defensive stance. That's interesting. Don't you get out of that? You don't get out of that shit. Kill? No, but you guys.
Feel my fiery wrath!
Who, you?
I say my last drop.
And what? Really? Let me just kill you. Stun failed. Cause more rain. Yeah, why not? Nope. How?
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
I killed my spider. Fucking bastards. We'll crush them.
Sky will fall!
We'll go invisible. We'll get this guy's sweet spot. I'm gonna weaken him. And I'm gonna just attack him. And end it. Oh shit. And John's down. Oh, range precision strike. Bitch.
I needed that. Let the
Boost it all again.
be your motivation.
Sorry, I said who's dead.
Stance of the storm!
Too glad you came closer.
into the fray once more.
Man, that is annoying.
My life is ebbing away. I needed that.
First things first, heal myself. Not enough EP. He's only 4. I don't know, he's 5. No. Precision strike. Oh, he's dead. Really?
On the mend!
I'm glad you got right there. Really, I'm truly glad.
Meet your demand!
Seems like she only does criticals with daggers. Or not with swords or axes. So I might have to give her 2 daggers. Which is okay. I'm perfectly fine with that.
No glory in this death.
You don't heal nothing anymore. I missed. Ah, oh, something's blocking it. Okay. Slam it. And power strike. Bitch. Nope, still alive. Damn. Alright, let's go collect all this shit. It's a shame that the first aid scroll isn't actually a healing thing. Get the fuck up.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
I need healing more.
As good as a new penny.
That was an annoying fight. But it had to be for a reason. So let's finish exploring this area. Oh, there's a chest here. Single bear daughter. From D-Rose. Jahan. Oh wait. Nothing. Okay, let's keep going. Well, there's a portal. I can see it on my mini map. And fuck me. Well then. I was really hoping to get this. Since I got these bitches here. Target is too far. Too far from the teleport. Alright, well, you know what? At least I'll drag you closer. Yeah, I'll put you right here. Move up 3. Precision. Ricochet. Nope, no one. Okay, stop that. Fuck him up.
The time of your death is at hand!
It's so invisible.
Spirits of shadow conceal me!
You go over here. Sheer.
We've come too far to lose to such foes.
You go over here. Okay. We're going to bitter cold. This guy. We don't want him moving. Not at all. They're going to make it rain harder.
My kingdom for a dry shot! This is the end for you!
it's you. Without aid, I will expire soon.
Don't die. That's this. One thing I really don't need you to do. Let's weaken this guy.
I'm drenched.
Heal him up.
I needed that.
Fuck him up. Alright, okay.
Seven, have mercy on your
Alright, battle's over.
Bless the Seven, I am restored.
Where's First Bear Daughter at? Where are you? What are you doing? The only thing I could pick up with her would be this.
I need to dry
Spotted
off.
something interesting.
Gold, potato sack. No, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Send Jahan. God damn it. Send Jahan. Pick it up. Let's quick save it in case something unexpected happens. Chest. Identify. Affinity rose. Identify. Send a Jahan. Send a Bear Daughter. Send a Jahan. Bear Daughter. Bear Daughter. Okay, I think that's... Nope, let's not go over there. Let's not just... Low. Right here. Yeah, this is where we ended. Alright, hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Episode 20 of my Divinity Original Sins Let's Play. Or Divinity Original Sins, the Enhanced Edition Let's Play. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and comment. Tell me the part of the episode you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a like and comment anyway. To make I can improve and enjoy your future viewing experience. This is D-Wize Gamer with Slick Block Mafia. Subscribe to join Slick Block. And deuces, SBM D.W.G is out. Peace.